Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one right here is for New Girl Season 2, Episode number 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well. Tell a friend to keep telling all their friends that we're doing it for the algorithm. Thank you.
Alright, just one comment from the last episode from executive producer JoJo, who says, just standing still while texting and falling down saying it's happening may be my most relatable moment on this show. If my life were a movie, I'd be the character walking down the street and randomly falling out of frame.
Oh, wow.
I agree that this one is a very broad quality divide between the hilarious Katie and Old Nick stories and the Schmidt wants to sleep with Winston's sister. The first two are great. The C story was definitely neglected. But OMG, future Nick is hilarious. Yeah, I loved everything about that one. That was fantastic. Alright, let's jump to the next episode right now.
You're a big girl. You can watch The Walking Dead alone.
Sam, booty called me.
Oh, Sam, he's so hot. I don't care. Good night.
Don't.
What?
He needs your help. I don't know what to do. I'm terrible at casual sex. I left him in there with crayons and paper like he's a kid in a restaurant, and I told him I had to check my fantasy football.
You don't even know what that is.
No, sir. I do not know what that is.
Fantasy football.
I panicked. Help me.
Look, you can't separate your feelings from sex. So what? You're a girl.
I deserve to have a shorty on the side.
Yeah, shorty's not. That's the wrong use of shorty.
Hey, drew a cat.
Oh, it's not me. She's checking her fantasy football because she's. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. So I don't.
Yeah.
It's just.
Are we gonna talk about it? Talk about what, Winston? The belt, Schmidt. Please explain the belt. It's after Labor Day. I'm wearing wells. The dumbest thing ever.
You look like the bad guy in an 80s high school movie.
I'll have you guys know that Kanye wore this belt. Okay, let me just say that word one more time. Kanye.
Kanye?
Yeah, he looked beautiful in it. His whole midsection lit up. What is your obsession with Kanye? Befriending Kanye is the most efficient way for me to jump social strata. Now all I have to do is meet him and then dazzle him to the point that we're each other's last call before bed. Yo, what up, kid? Yeah, I'm just going to sleep. You watching Fallon? That brother's crazy. Hey, tag Romney. You know if your dad's gonna win the election?
He does look like a Robbie.
Telling me that I look like one of the most handsome men in politics does not hurt my feelings, Winston.
Last night was horrible. Sam came over, we tried to make out, I stopped it, and then we just laid there, like two old people in the Notebook, waiting to die.
Jess, I get it. You're the type of person that you need to ease into these kind of things. Let us take you out tonight, okay? And that way you can feel like you're going on a date first.
Yes, like we're all dating in a large non-sexual friend group.
My nightmare. Have
Sounds
fun.
like,
I'm out.
come on, Nick, please.
Why are you doing this, Jess? Why don't you just date a guy that, I don't know, you like?
This is good for me. I always jump into relationships, plus Sam's not the kind of guy you spend Saturdays with. Friends
Your
do.
boyfriend without the rewards.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had so much sex the other night.
You want the...
No. Not with you. No, blah.
Don't say blah.
So I don't want
I'm not disgusting. It's not an unheard of thought. Come on, admit it. You've thought about it.
You and me, sexually? Nope. Never thought about it once.
Don't lie.
Not on purpose. Sleeping Nick is a totally different guy.
You know you did when you walked in on me doing deep lunges.
Yeah, check my Google history, Jess. It's filled with girls doing deep lunges.
I mean, I'll admit I've thought about it. Yeah.
Well, when was this?
Oh, what was
Last
this?
year, just once.
When?
Would you like to eat me? What do you mean? Aren't you a little small? What are you, nuts? What happened? Why am I doing this? That's what does it for you?
Yeah, I thought about it for 5 minutes, and then I realized it would never, ever work between us.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I see
I'm
it.
glad we agree on
Me
something.
too!
Great.
Out of curiosity, why do you think that?
Because you drive me nuts, Millard. Because you're always sighing like you're the president of the United States and you have to decide whether we're going to war or
I
not.
sigh because you sing about everything.
I
And I hate it. You sing and dance about nothing.
You're cheap. You are so
Cheap?
cheap. You never ever put money in any tip jar. Ever.
What are
I've
you
never seen
talking
you
about?
ever do that.
Last week when we went to the coffee
You
shop.
put nickels in the tip jar.
You know the
Nickels.
jar is in my business.
Nickels are
It's just
worse
a
than
little
no
boy
money.
saying,
It's an
"Help
insult."
me, give me a 10
You're a
chip."
bartender. You live on tips.
The
You should
nickel,
know
the
better.
only
You
American
cannot
currency
give someone a tip
graced
because
with
you
the
don't
face
let
of
tip
Thomas
jars.
Jefferson.
Well, I think that's
I
rude.
didn't realize you were on the
You
fence
hate
about the
everything.
Louisiana
And I
Purchase,
would never live with
Jessica.
that. I Oh, that's what you think? I'm calling Sam, and we're gonna go on a date, and we're gonna talk our faces off. Okay?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Can't find your phone, Jess?
No, I'm fine.
'Cause I'm not calling you this time.
Are you happy now? Now I have to get to know the guy I'm sleeping with.
That was a pocket dial! That was an ill-timed pocket dial! I will not exploit myself!
It wasn't helping
I
you.
just wish I had a lot more solo tug time.
Wait, now y'all Republican dress.
Sometimes I think that I'm just a riddle that, well, even I can't solve. Yeah, see? I tried to
Yeah,
solve it
see,
again.
I tried to solve again. Tug Romney.
Hi! I hope it's okay. I invited over some of the Kappas for Romney.
for Romney.
Courtney, such a pleasure.
Courtney.
I'm April.
April.
I just got so excited when I said I met one of the Romney boys.
No, who wouldn't be?
Did you ask him? I think April's in love with your brothers.
Who isn't?
Who's the shy one? Who's the joker? Who's tried coffee? Oh, you're such a spaz.
Yeah, no, nobody gets rowdy like us Romney boys. Just a bunch of alphas, you know what I mean? That is, of course, unless we're fishing on Lake Winnipesaukee. There's nothing that I love more than just getting out in the water with Dad, the freezing cold dawn, a couple of cold beers in hand, having that one quick moment.
Your dad doesn't drink. He's a Mormon.
Well, we don't drink the beers, Courtney. You know, we just buy them to support American breweries. And we dump them in the lake, because we're Americans.
So,
Your dad doesn't drink, he's a Mormon.
I want a casual sex affair, just like in the movies.
Nice.
But turns out I need some conversation first. So
If you want to hang
no,
out
I
more,
don't want to hang out more because if I hang out with you, it's just the truth. I'm gonna fall in love with you. It's just how I am. I can't separate things out. Question: under what circumstances would you build a dresser for a woman?
and then it's like, and I'm not interested in sleeping with her. Am I being blackmailed?
No.
No, it's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation type thing. I mean, yeah, marriage. You know, anything besides marriage is abuse.
And abuse.
Yeah, you can't do that to a friend unless your friend's a chump, you know, or a certified carpenter. That would work. Wait a minute, this isn't a sex thing, is it? Because I can't pleasure a woman and build a dresser at the same time. You know, I'm not God.
I'm not God. He's not really getting it, but he's just like, what? That's a stupid question.
Hey, what's going on, man? Are you going to the dark place?
I'm not going to the dark place.
Well, let him
I
explain
did
it
what you
to her.
said. I told her I didn't want to be her fluffer, and it went great.
What is wrong with you? Get out,
I
man.
did what you said, and I feel terrible.
Because you didn't set boundaries.
I don't know what that means, Winston.
As a friend, you can lift a heavy object, but you can't drive it to the airport, okay? You can hold the elevator, but only if you see her running down the hallway saying, hey man, please, can you hold the elevator? No picnics, no mini muffins, and never Adele. Never Adele.
Never Adele.
No Adele. No concerts, no music, no t-shirts, no nothing.
The guys and girls.
Never Adele.
Never!
Hey, Nick! You
Are sometimes attracted to each other.
Ha!
No.
You have thought about the reward.
That's not what I said.
My calculations were correct.
I love deep lunges. Just don't make a big deal of it. I just don't need a bunch of people telling me what we can and can't do together. That pisses me off. If I want to build you a dresser, I'm going to build you a damn dresser. But if you want to have dates before sex, just do me a favor and have them with the guy you're having sex with.
Agreed.
Those boundaries right there,
Maybe
baby.
I should just stop trying with Sam. I'm old-fashioned below the belt. I've got a Civil War era piece of equipment, and that's all she wrote.
All right, I gotta give you something now.
I'm old-fashioned.
Something
Civil
really
War.
close to my heart. That's Nick's Sexy Mix, aka the original Fluffer.
The Humpty Dance does it for you, Nick?
Do your thing, girl. Get crazy.
When we're done, I want you to immediately turn this off.
Yes.
Sure, immediately turn this
Turn
off.
this shit off.
Alright, that was episode 3 of New Girl, and man, we are reaching that point of what are we doing? Is this gonna be a serious like love? Will they or won't they? Because I don't care what you're saying. Like the writers are totally like making this
Teasing
happen. Yeah, they making this happen. Whether they're gonna end up together or not, it still seems like to me that they're really trying to make it seem like they will, right? And they doing a great job. It's like they got all the relationship movies in one, almost every episode. This was like the breakup right here with Vince Vaughn and them and Jennifer Aniston. So they're arguing back over each other. I mean, it's just love all day long. All you waiting on is the part where they just run and kiss each other. That's it. That's the only one you waiting on. But I really hate that they're gonna prolong it. But okay, I can live with the transition to getting there, right? I like the progression of how we doing it because it's becoming stronger and stronger every day. Schmidt's storyline wasn't as strong and funny this time on here. He was just pretending to be Romney, but he still loves Sick. He still loves Sick for his ex. So Winston, is a little bit funny on there, but I like Jess's current boyfriend right now, Sam. Sam is, he could be a throwaway character, but I find him to be pretty funny on there. He's not gonna be around long. Yeah, he's just here for what we need him there for. But I like when he comes around. He got some funny lines. So I thought it was another entertainment episode, man. And can't wait to see another one.
Yeah, I thought it was a good episode too. My MVP award goes to Schmidt though, because I thought Schmidt had the funniest line of the entire episode about talking to what's her name, the one that he is sprung on. Cece.
Yeah.
About how she has the knowledge of 100 white women.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like that killed me. That's like, and I loved him, the Mitt Romney angle too. I thought he played that so well. I thought that was hilarious. I loved his obsession with Kanye too, which I think is funny. Where we are right now and all the Kanye drama happening right now. So I just thought all of that really worked for me. I thought Winston was really good too. It seems like Winston's going to have a deeper conversation with his girl though, because they are not seeing eye to eye and he wants more out of that relationship that he's not currently getting. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And then everything with Nick and Jess, it's like a at the line, the closest line you can get to being boyfriend and girlfriend. Like their relationship's so intimate and so personal. Like it's just all they gotta do is step over that line and then they're in a relationship. Yeah. They're already so close in that regard.
It's done.
And then seeing Nick's reaction to Jess too at dinner, like he was definitely blown away and thought she was super attractive, which she was. So again, to your point, it feels like it's very clear that that's where it's going to end up. I'm just curious, are we going to wait to the end of the entire series? How long are we going to extend this? And it's not annoying, but it just feels like they wouldn't make it as obvious as it is if that's not where we're going. And then I'm also curious, are Cece and Schmidt not going to get back together? Because her coming through and supporting him this episode too and recognizing what he needs, I thought was super adorable, and they seem more on the friendship space right now. Yeah. But I really like their relationship, so I do want that to them to get back together, and I hope that that's the direction we're going as well. But all in all, another great episode.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for New Girl Season 2, Episode 3, and until next time.